Avoiding relationships isn't the same as being single by choice. It's not just not having found the right person yet, and it's definitely not because you're too independent for love. Something else is going on, and most people doing it don't even realize they're doing it. Here's the truth. What looks like being picky is often a nervous system protecting itself from getting close. For years, this pattern got dismissed as commitment issues, like the person is simply immature or hasn't met the one. But researchers studying adult attachment, building on the work of psychologists John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth, found something different. What looks like avoidance is often a learned survival strategy. It's not that these people don't want connection, it's that closeness, on some subconscious level, has been coded as dangerous. This is often described as an avoidant attachment pattern, and it's not the same as simply being introverted, independent, or having high standards. Here's the why. When a child's early bids for closeness were met with rejection, inconsistency, or being overwhelmed, even in subtle ways, the brain learns a simple equation. Closeness equals risk. So it builds a shortcut. The moment intimacy increases, the nervous system quietly hits the brakes, long before the conscious mind even notices. Think of it like a smoke detector that's been miscalibrated. It's not detecting real fire, it's just overly sensitive, so it goes off at the smell of toast. That's what happens emotionally when someone gets close. The alarm sounds, even though nothing's actually wrong. You can see this pattern in real life. It's said that Nikola Tesla, brilliant and famously isolated, kept people at arm's length his entire life, channeling connection into work instead. And plenty of people today do a modern version of this, falling for someone unavailable or suddenly losing interest the moment a relationship turns serious. But here's where it gets more complicated than just afraid of love.
Before you diagnose yourself with this, here's an important distinction. There's a healthy version of independence, and there's a defensive version that just looks like it. Healthy independence says, I don't need you to feel okay. Avoidant independence says, I can't let you see that I need you. As psychologist Dr. Amir Levine, co-author of Attached, puts it, deactivating strategies aren't really about not wanting closeness. They're about managing the fear that comes with it. So ask yourself, when someone gets consistent with me, do I feel safe or do I feel trapped? Am I choosing to be alone or am I engineering situations where closeness becomes impossible? There's a second layer here too. Research on adult attachment change, including longitudinal work out of the University of Illinois, has found something hopeful. Attachment style isn't a life sentence. It's a pattern, not a personality trait. And patterns, unlike traits, can shift with awareness and the right kind of relational experience. Think of it less like a locked door and more like a muscle that's been tensed for so long it forgot how to relax.
This shows up everywhere, in every culture. Cross-cultural attachment research, including large-scale studies spanning dozens of countries, has found the same core pattern. Avoidance strategies emerge in response to inconsistent caregiving, regardless of nationality, class, or background. This isn't a personal flaw, it's a universal nervous system response. So, if you recognize yourself in this, hear this clearly. There's nothing wrong with you. You didn't choose to build these walls. You built them because, at some point, they kept you safe. The goal isn't shame, it's awareness. Here's a line you can say to yourself the next time you feel the urge to pull away. This isn't danger. This is just closeness, and I'm allowed to stay. Say it. Sit with it. Let it be true. But here's the question this raises. If avoidance is learned, why do some people swing the opposite direction and become anxious instead, chasing closeness so hard it pushes people away? If you know the answers, let me know in the comments section.